I mean, if you're Nick Claxton here, you have to sprint back. You never jog back in transition. Look at this jogging, and your back can't be to the ball. So if you had sprinted back, and you'd be here with your back to the baseline, and now I can get up, force Julius Randle here, there's no place to go. But, you know, none of that. Okay, if you're this Nets big in this drop coverage here, you got to trust your backside help. The backside help is here, okay, and here too, all right? So you can't just continue to backpedal and backpedal. Like, you got to stop Jalen Brunson's dribble at some point and play up. See, look at this right here. I mean, you have a backside defender right here, so play up. If Jalen Brunson throws a skip pass, this player goes here, and this player goes up here. But you're just backpedal, and that's just too easy. Your Mikal Bridges, you got to get up the line. So you're coming in this way. You need to come up this way because we need R.J. Barrett's dribble picked up outside the lane, okay? And then if he throws a skip pass here, this player just goes here and you X out over here. But this dribble's got to get picked up out here. See, look at the problem. You're waiting so long, so now he's already in the lane. So this player can't get back to R.J. Barrett. That forces this player to have to step up without any backside help. And, yeah. I mean, here's the problem right here. Spencer Dinwiddie, look at his feet. This is not a defensive stance. Get your feet wide in a defensive stance, feet set. And then as soon as this pass is made, boom, I'm out. But it takes Dinwiddie longer to look at it. He still hasn't moved yet because he's not in a defensive stance. Hey, watch this Nets player here. You cannot take your eye off of your man for this long. Look at this Nets player. See, look, he's got his back to his man right now. Look at how long he's just looking at the ball. Oh, whoops. Now I see my man. Too late. Okay, I mean, again, not in a defensive stance. Look at this play. This is not a defensive stance. Feet wide. I'm seeing ball. I'm seeing man. This Nets look at this Nets player. Look at this Nets. Look at that. You're not seeing the ball. You have no idea what's going on with the ball right now, which is in the middle of the air. So now you're, of course, not getting out. Spencer Dinwiddie right here. You got it. Like, Dorian Finney-Smith is right here to dig in the post. So angle your body this way so Jalen Brunson's got to come into this post dig. You don't want to let him go away from that. If you're Cam Thomas, don't drop so far low. You have nobody to guard. You're an extra number on defense. Stay up here. Why are you dropping into the paint? See, when Josh Hart comes this way, you should be up here. And now there's no place to go. But you just keep dropping and dropping. This just can't happen with this Nets player in transition. Let's take a look. Stop. Why are you stopping here? Before we even saw you, you should have been getting back, okay? This player can take the ball. The ball's across half court. You stopping to gamble is... Go under this screen here, okay? You can run drop coverage here. You got to go over the top of this screen. This big can drop here. We have gap help right here with Cam Johnson, so if R.J. Barrett's not going to be able to go very far, I can stunt, I can recover. But going under this screen is, please. So there has to be backside help here. See, right now this big's got to stay with Jalen Brunson until this player's actually able to get over the top and guard one-on-one. You have backside help coming. So there's really nothing to really be worried about. If a skip pass is made, this player can rotate here, this player would rotate here, and then this player would rotate up onto this third Knicks option here, okay? But, I mean, again, what you can't stay with this big... This player's not ready to guard one-on-one yet. And I don't know why Dorian Finney-Smith is stopping. You need to sprint to the three-point line. Look, why is Dorian Finney-Smith stopping? Get here. Your man is here. Who cares? Now I can get up, and I force this player here. There's no place to go, but you're nowhere to be found. That player isn't forcing his man anywhere. Terrible trap by the Nets. If you are trapping right, everyone's good right now. Jalen Brunson's dribble's picked up. The only part of the floor he can have access to is out here. You cannot, when you trap, allow... Look at this. Why do you... There. Boom. You cannot let him split through like this. So Royce O'Neal is shading Jalen Brunson this way. Then it is imperative now that this player is fully in the left foot parallel to the block, right foot out wide stance. So there is a second body that Jalen Brunson is seeing. You know he's coming here, okay? But this player is just not in the gaps. Like, it's just not good enough. Look at you're just get your arm in the way, get your whole body there, then I can just stunt without having to move my feet and recover. It's just not good enough. This Nets player's got to have way more urgency getting through on this handoff right here, okay? Stop. So right now, you got to be aggressively going this way. Like, look at this Nets player. Is that aggressively going anywhere? Okay, if you're Cam Thomas, you've got to force RJ Barrett here. Again, I can stunt, I can recover. Look at this. Look at this. You're right there. Why would you let him spin off of you? Now that draws help at the rim. Okay, he misses it. Well, there's no one to box out Mitchell Robinson. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can go here. First of all, you never guard above the three-point line away from the ball. This player should be dropping here. If Jalen Brunson wants to stick at half court, lovely. Let him stay there. All right, I'm closing this space off here because look when Julius Randle comes this way. So if I'm where I'm supposed to be, which is right here, now I can stunt, get the dribble picked up, and recover to Jalen Brunson, who's still at half court. Nope, just give Julius Randle all that space. This is why you want your back to the baseline right here. Exactly why. Because right now, you're in the gaps, but you need to be seeing the ball on your man. Like Dorian Finney-Smith's got his back to his man. So, you know, you have no idea what's going on with your man. Just about having a sense of urgency. If you're Spencer Dinwiddie right here, as soon as this pass gets made, you need to sprint out here, okay? Look what happened. So this pass gets made now. You should be coming out immediately. Look at Dinwiddie. I mean, come on. Okay, so Cam Thomas is going to go double the post right here, all right? So RJ Barrett is going to cut here. Now, when that happens, Cam Thomas has got to make Mikal Bridges right here aware of that because now it's his responsibility to rotate here. So if this ball gets passed here, Bridges rotates here, Cam Thomas rotates up. But you can see Mikal Bridges is clearly not aware of that going on. Okay, if you're Seth Curry here, you're fighting over the top of the screen. You have to continue to fight to get back over the top so you can guard one-on-one. This gamble right there absolutely destroys everything. Just laziness on Nick Claxton's part. You need to be sprinting back. You've got to make sure Julius Randle does not get ahead of you. Right now, the Nets have numbers defensively. The Knicks don't have numbers. But now the Knicks start to have numbers because Nick Claxton just stops.